Okay, I admit defeat, guys. I was completely wrong about this one. So recently I just finished a video where I talked about the sneakers buyer's guide for August, and we were going over like sneaker releases and all of the resale prices for different shoes, and I really messed up big time on one particular model. The shoe that I'm talking about is actually the Jordan 4 Union LAs, and these things I thought, we'll go into it in depth in a little bit, but I thought that they weren't going to be like as crazy in resale value as like the other Jordan 1 Union LAs that dropped a while back. But recently things have happened and updates have happened, and I've seen things that changed, and I now know that these things are going to pop off in resale and just in terms of overall hype. Because honestly, even for my own perception, these are a must cop now for me. And that's a big change from what I talked about in that previous video, because that previous video I said I wasn't really feeling it, but now I definitely want a pair, and I think I'm willing to even pay resale for a pair. And here's the reason why, because over here on Union Jordan LA, you guys can see on the timer up over here, it says 21 days, 18 hours, and 31 minutes. Union LA actually made their own website for this drop, and it's dropping in 21 days from when I'm recording this video. So they made this new website, which wasn't here when I made the sneakers buyer's guide, and we didn't have like full information on the drop just yet. If you actually scroll down on this thing, it shows you the 4 shoes that are dropping now, which we only thought there was 2, which were the Guava and the Off Noir, but now they have this AJ Delta Mid Off Noir and this AJ Zoom 92 Guava. I don't know what these 2 models are, to be honest, but honestly these don't look that bad. But my main focus is on these 2, the Jordan 4 Guava and the Jordan 4 Off Noir. Now when I saw the pictures for these shoes, this is what they look like. They look exactly like this, guys. Low tongue. I mean, quality was like, whatever. It doesn't look that clean. Now that I click over here, they have more information on the shoes, better close-up images of the shoes, and something really popped out. Like, literally popped out. The tongue, which everybody was like complaining about and saying is looking ugly and whatnot. This thing can literally pop up and become of the actual Jordan 4 tongue. Like, look at it. It looks normal now. And when we flip it to the front images over here, this is why I didn't really like it. Low tongue, it looks awkward, it just didn't look right. But when you pop open that tongue, now all of a sudden the shoe looks pretty dope. So I don't know, I think I might be sold on these now. It's so weird like how in sneakers like really small details make such a big difference, right? So this small difference for me really changed a lot. So if you look at other close-up images over here, this is what the tongue looked like when it was low. Apparently it says it over here that the stitch can easily be removed to reveal a normal size tongue. Another fun detail is that when the tongue is folded over, the original Air Jordan 4 interior branding now becomes external. So they might have had this all planned out from the beginning, guys. I personally think that this was like a marketing like tactic where they didn't want to show you the tongue thing, and then they have a big reveal where you can cut the stitching off, and now boom, you have a normal tongue, which everybody hated, and now all of a sudden everybody's into it. So if it was a marketing tactic, it was a very good one because it got me, and now I really want this shoe. So whatever they're doing, they did it well. I'm still kind of hesitant on like the quality of materials and stuff. Like when I'm looking at it up close, it looks kind of like cheapy in a way. I don't know, that's just how I feel. This hang tag looks super sick though. This was another thing that wasn't in like the early preview images. I really like the hang tag on this, unique, like that light blue color. It looks very dope. Over here, this is what the Guava Ice looks like with the tongue up. I don't know if I really like this colorway more than the Off Noir, but this one should still fetch like a lot more money in resale now just because of that tongue difference. However, if we're talking about like resale for these shoes and stuff now that people's like qualms with that tongue, which was the biggest like worry that everybody was saying, right? Now that that's gone, I think that these things are going to skyrocket in resale pricing. Like basically what Union LA did is they were able to market these shoes twice, and that creates double the hype. The first round of marketing they did was with the original images, right? With the low tongue. People were getting angry. They were like retweeting and stuff and saying these things are ugly. Like this tongue is like really disgusting. I don't want this shoe. It looks tacky. Then they did the second marketing tactic where they released a website and showed, hey, you guys don't like the tongue? We have a secret for you. If you cut off the stitching, boom, we have a normal tongue for you. And that got in a second wave of hype where people were retweeting the new tongue and they're like, man, I really want this thing all of a sudden. And look, it made me actually make a video on it. So they did a really good marketing tactic there, and I think that adds to the hype, right? So for me, I honestly think that these things will be very, very close to $1,000 in resale. Now, maybe like 800 or 700 will probably be like the cap at the beginning, like right after release. 700 or 800 is probably where I'd expect these to go, but over time, they will definitely pop up over $1,000. It is a must cop if you guys can cop it. Even if you don't want it for the personal, there will be resale value. So that is my take on this new Jordan 4 over here. Very, very interesting tactic and a very smart marketing ploy, man. I thought it was a really good idea, and now it's a must cop for me. So definitely try to check that out if you guys are able to. It should be dropping on August 29th. There is a countdown timer on the site so you guys know exactly when it's launching, and hopefully you guys are able to cop any one of those pairs because there will be resale on all of them. If you guys are trying to cop any of these shoes, make sure to comment down below what style you guys are going to be going for. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit hit that like button as well. It goes a long way in helping me and the channel. Thank you guys so much for liking the video, and until next time guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha, shoots!